I did have some experiences from later in life that were significant to me. One happened about 20 years ago in the late 90s. I was in my mid 40s and I was at home. And at the time, I was living in the South Chicago suburbs, and I had a bar in one of the towns that was a gay bar that served a huge swath of the suburbs, but it was our community home. It was very diverse. It crossed racial lines, class, gender lines. Both men and women were part of this. And these were people that I knew. I happened to be the only black person in a circle of about 6 guys. And the story was about something. I don't exactly remember what the story was about, but I remember that all of a sudden there was a racial reference in response to one of the guys who was standing in the circle. And he said to me that he and his partner were not attracted to the dinge. And at first I didn't believe what I was hearing, and I had to really think through exactly what he meant, and it occurred to me that the dinge is actually a UK slang term for people of color. And I was just surprised that I was not just another person, another member of the community, of our family circle for him, and that, in fact, even after this long association, race still made a difference. So it was shocking, and it was hurtful. I teared up right there. I didn't break down and boo-hoo, but it just struck me as so very sad. One of the guys came to my defense and told him that he was unbelievably offensive and had offended everybody, and that what he said was not appropriate. And I appreciated that support because I was unable to respond. I truly was stymied by this situation. It was the loss of a friend. So, but as I recall, later on, his partner, who was not there in the circle, did come and apologize to me later. So that was gratifying. When someone who is not an African-American man says to me, "I'm not into black guys," or "I'm not into the dinge," that person is saying, "I don't see you as an individual. I see you through the prisms of my racial training, my racial prejudices. And you cease to be an individual, but you're part of that." And so there's no basis for a personal relationship anyway.